Sa atin dito, pag sinasabi natin ito sa mga tao, di ba, parang, hey, please, leave me alone. Bakit natin sinasabi ito? Kasi sabi ni Pedro kay Jesus, please, Lord, depart from me. Bad trip ba itong si Pedro kay Jesus? Personally, ikaw, sabihin mo, Jebby, please, leave me alone. Di ba, bad trip ka sa tao or maybe nalulungkot ka or may self-pity ka, right? But please, iwan niyo muna ako, gusto kong mapag-isawa. Di ba? Right? But why? The question is this. Why Peter asked Jesus to live? Kasi sabi dito sa verse 8, when Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, depart from me, for I am a sinful man, O Lord. Bakit sabi ni Peter kay Jesus, Jesus, please depart from me? Ayaw ba ni Peter si Jesus? This is the question. Ayaw ba ni Peter si Jesus? Lord, please, alis ka na, leave me alone, dahil ayaw ko sa'yo. Is that what Peter means? Diba? Parang, Lord, Peter, please, Lord, please, layo ka na sa akin, ayaw kitang makita. Hindi dahil ayaw niya si Jesus, kundi feeling niya sobra si Jesus para sa kanya. So please, Lord, I don't deserve your grace. I don't deserve your mercy. Please depart from me. Hindi ako karapat dapat sa harap mo. Dahil alam niya, ng ganung pamumuhay, hindi dapat pagpalain. But he was a recipient of the gospel. He was a recipient of the goodness and mercy and grace of Jesus. Remember this, the love that Jesus pours out on our behalf is not based on our lifestyle of good works. It's about the good works of the Lord sa buhay po natin. It is not based on what we can do for the Lord. Alam mo, pagpapalain ako ni Lord kapag nagbigay ako, hindi, matagal ka na niyang pinagpala. Alam mo, papalakasin ako ni Lord kapag nag-preach ako dito, hindi, matagal ka na niyang pinalakas, kaya nga nag-preach ka ngayon eh. And we think sometimes na it's based on our works. But I want to tell you this, it's based on His unconditional love for all humanity. At dito unting-unting na intindihan ni Peter ang pagmamahal ni Jesus sa sanlibutan. Peter saw how much Jesus loved him, a sinner. And also, babasahin natin itong verse, mga following verses. And Jesus used this opportunity as a leverage para si Peter ay magkaroon ng tamang perspective why he should serve the Lord. Now, in verse 9, it says here, for he and all his companions were astonished, and the catch of fish they had taken, and so were James and John, the sons of Zebedee, Simon's partners. You know, Peter was astonished by the miracle of a demonstration of the presence of God, which was the first step in understanding who Jesus is. Because of Jesus' miracle, look at this, Peter simply understands that God works through Jesus. Now, here's the thing. Why there are miracles, Pastor? You know, miracles point us to Jesus. Naniniwala ba kayo na kung bakit may miracle ay hindi for the sake na may miracle lang? May miracle kasi gusto tayong ituro ng miracle na yon kay Jesus. So we don't worship and we don't dwell on miracles. Miracles point us to Jesus. So walang ibang gagawin sa Jesus. Hey, I'll bless you. I'll strengthen you. I'll give you life. And that is a miracle. Those are miracles. So that I can point you to the living God. So sa atin dito, bakit ka pinalakas? Bakit ka pinagpala? Grabe si Lord, no? Iba yung pagpapala ng Panginoon sa akin. Bless ako, Pastor. So what? Pinagpala ako, may miracles ang Panginoon sa buhay ko. So what? Miracles point us to Jesus. There are miracles, so miracles can point us to Jesus. In verse 10, and so also were James and John, sons of Zebedee, who were partners with Simon. And Jesus said to Simon, do not be afraid. From now on, you will be catching men. Look at this. Sobrang powerful nitong verse na to. For example, you are Peter. And then alam naman natin na kailangan natin mag-make disciples because this is the Great Commission. Of course, matatakot pa. Lord, bakit mo pagdi-disciplein? Wala pa nga akong passport eh. Go into all nations. Oh, imposible yun. But Lord, please, hindi ko pa kaya. Wala akong passport. English Carabao din ako, Lord. At hindi ko alam ang gagawin ko sa buhay ko. Tapos tatawagin mo ako. So, I don't know how to do this, Lord. But look at this. Kung titingnan natin mabuti ito, and Jesus said to Simon, do not be afraid. From now on, you will be catching men. Nakakapagtaka. Alam mo, si Jesus sobrang weird madalas eh. Bakit niya sinabing, do not be afraid? O ngayon, Lord, ano ngayon kung why do not be afraid? What's the catch here, Lord? What's the catch here, Lord? Do not be afraid. From now on, you will be catching men. So, inuna ng Panginoon yung word na do not be afraid. So what, Lord? Do not be afraid of what? Do you understand it? Lord, hindi pa ako graduate. Lord, hindi pa ako magaling magsalita. Lord, hindi ko alam kung anong ibig sabihin ng ministry. So maybe yun ang iniisip nila Peter, but Jesus said, hey, do not be afraid. Pero ang malupit dito, bakit inuna ni Lord yung phrase na do not be afraid kaysa doon sa gagawin nila? Ang weird ni Lord, merong cliffhanger dito. Oh, sige na, Jesus, sabihin mo na, bakit ako hindi dapat matakot? Pwede namang unahin ni Lord na, hey, you will be catching men, do not be afraid. Pwede yun eh. But here's the thing, makikita natin, we're going to chunk it, and we're going to sequence it, na una yung statement na do not be afraid, kaysa doon sa you will catch men. Alam niyo, maganda sa Panginoon natin, sa Diyos natin, He always gives assurance bago niya ipagiwa ang isang bagay. Hey, Jomel, serve me. Why, Lord? I gave you strength. Hey, Jomel, give. Why should I give, Lord? I already blessed you. Hey, Gerald, love one another. Why should I love my neighbors, Lord? Because I have loved you first. Ang maganda sa Panginoon natin, hindi niya papagawa ang isang bagay sa iyo kung walang assurance. You just have to trust Him. Hey, make disciples and start catching men. Why? Give me a reason, Lord. Because for God gave us the Spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. And Jesus said to Simon, do not be afraid. From now on, you will be catching men. Kung babasahin natin ito, alam ko, favorite niya pag may mga word na mga do not afraid eh, di ba? Kung babasahin natin ito, ang takeaway mo dito is yung do not be afraid, right? Right? Do not be afraid. Oh, what a wonderful revelation, Lord. Grabe ka na, isulat na sa journal yan, di ba? Grabe. Hey, bro, I just read the passage in Luke chapter 5. The Bible said, hey, do not be afraid. Yun ang takeaway natin dun, di ba? But for me, this is not my takeaway. My takeaway here is kung sino yung nagsabi. Maganda po sa atin, wag lang natin tignan yung sinabi, kundi tignan natin kung sino yung nagsasabi. And the one who said this is Jesus. Kung ang nagsabi nito yung tambay sa labas, I will be afraid. But if I know the one who created the universe, the author of my life, the author of my faith, the one who said this, who controls the nature, and His name is Jesus. So I won't be afraid. So our takeaway is not this line, do not be afraid, but the one who said it, and His name is Jesus. Kung sinabi ni Pastor yan, pare, huwag ka matakot. Matatakot ako. Bakit? Pumapalya din yan, tao yan eh. Maganda sa atin, huwag lang nating tignan yung pangako, kundi sino yung nangako. And this is Jesus, the Creator, the one who holds the universe. And His promise is that I will be with you forever. And look at this. Why Peter and the boys are dealing with great fear? Despite the fact that Jesus has just given them this incredible undeserved gift. Sinabi na ng Panginoon, hey, ako na nagsasabi nito. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, do not be afraid. Pero bakit itong mga disciples na ito'y takot na takot pa rin? For sure, they're wondering, paano ko kaya mababayaran itong si Jesus na ito? Paano ko kaya masusuklian itong Jesus na ito? Ang dami mga hisda dito. Diyos ko, di ba? Yayaman ako dito. Ang iniisip nila maybe, paano ko kaya masusuklian itong si Jesus? Naisip niyo na rin ba yun? Bless ako ni Lord Paano ko kaya matutungbasan ng love ni Lord? Wow! Maybe they're wondering, how could I repay Jesus? Kasi takot na takot sila eh. In their eyes, this gift requires them na mag-perform para mapantayan nila yung kabutihan ni Jesus. But no. You know, the disciples are full of fear because, you know what? Kung bakit sila takot na takot? Because they're still full of themselves. Fear begins in self-centeredness. Look at the sequence. Sabi ni Jesus, the author of faith, the controller of the universe. Pag nakarinig ka doon na, di ba ito yung Diyos, may-ari ng mundo, gumawa ng, ba't ka matatakot? Pero bakit ito mga disciples, takot na takot pa rin? Bakit? Kasi punong-puno pa rin sila ng sarili nila. That fear begins in self-centeredness. Bakit tayo mo mag-serve kay Lord? Kasi there's this notion, kapag nag-serve ako kay Lord, mababawasan na yung me time ko. Yes or no? If I will win my campus, ang dami kong requirements, mga thesis, ang dami kong kailangan sagutan. Nako, kung magpipreach ako dito at makikidigrop, sayang din yun, 2 oras yun. Lilid ako nila Kuya JP, gawin ko na lang sa bahay yung assignments ko. Yes. Fear begins in self-centeredness. The reason we're not giving all in and all out, because we have self-centeredness in our lives, in our hearts. Yes or no? Kaya, sabihin nila, pwede bang bigay-bigay na lang ako, Pastor? Pray na lang ako? Paano kaya sabihin sa iyo ni Lord yan? Okay, gusto ko gawin, paano sabihin kaya ng Panginoon sa iyo, no? Okay? Sa buhay mo, Jebby, kasi bigay-bigay lang gusto mo eh. Sige ako, bigay-bigay din ako ng 5 minutes na hininga mo. After 5 minutes, hindi na kita bibigyan. Bigay-bigay lang. What if sabihin ni Lord yun? Praise be to God. God is gracious, hindi tayo pinapatulan. But of course, to reciprocate the goodness, the love of Jesus into our lives, Lord, I want to be a full-time follower of you. I will not lessen my time sa ministry mo. Dahil ikaw, when you died on the cross, binigay mo lahat. They think that the only way to live up to this great gift is to work harder and be better. No. But Jesus said, hey, it's not about you. It's about me. It's not your work. It's my work. Just follow my lead, Jesus said.